amazing play.
Okay, ready?
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready, ready.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Play action now, Young. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it 3rd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
4th down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
2nd and 11. At their 48-yard line.
Play action now. Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 31-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. Room to run inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 45. White.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready.
From the 37. Got a man, it's Horn. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Young. Connects on the crosser. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Carlton Davis. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick 6 touchdown. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
No, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He's just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or 100-plus for a pick 6. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He finds Sanders. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Get good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. And it's the Panthers facing 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. Gets this to Sanders. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
45, right.
They send a man in motion. Working inside the red zone. He's got it! Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Hits him on the out route. And they make this stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Trying to get it with the option. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They snap it to Murray. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Young on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Now we get timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Young throwing here. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Young on the play action. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Go. 33. Yellow.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
On the ready.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go. White. Yellow. 43.
Defense shows blitz. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Chop. 17. Set.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here we go. 52 blue.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
They motion the tight end over.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, get to Hubbard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
33, yellow.
Young to throw it. Has it down close. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing here, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing again, Murray. Too much read on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to the air, Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Murray here on 1st down. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. They're not going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Connor runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. It's a James Conner touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Forced out to his right. He can run it. Brushes him off with ease. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Come on, set. Set,
On play action, here's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
right, 95. Ready.
Young working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Good for check down. Here's Brooks. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
This is Legette working the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Working inside the red zone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
That's one. Hold on.
Right back to Connor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. It's It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
2-2, hot!
First and 10, Murray. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a fourth-quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Score Cardinals 35. Panthers 31. Jack Ryland to kick
All
off.
set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Young. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing third and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. That ball is out. Young lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, a normal old stop with third.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Let's go. 36, yellow. Edo blue. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. It's Connor again. And they find him for a few. It's third down.
Brings up third and 3.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals holding a 4-point lead. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
He'll look to throw it. Forced that to his right. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Yellow, 22.
Setting up to pass. Right side by McMillan. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. He put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Down. Green Jack. 45. White blue. Steel. Black. 6. Mega.
Here he goes, one final shot. Getting out to his left. And that is incomplete. They got the look they needed, but no luck. This game's over. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line, victory.